Let's set you up for how the markets ended here on this Wednesday afternoon. Remember, we opened pretty much across the board in the red for the major indices, but finished almost across the board in the green, with the exception of the Russell 2000. The S&P 500 inching up by about 0.2%. Similar moves that we saw on the Nasdaq, and a much smaller move on the Dow, but still in the green. Some softness today in bank stocks, and some big softness that we saw earlier today in chip stocks. And we're going to get back to that story in just one second here. But also keep in mind on what's going on in the rate space and the FX space. A lot of softness there, at least if you're on the Japanese side.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take a look at some of the day's big equity movers. We're going to start with Whirlpool, up 17%. It did gain as much as 19%, the most since March 2020. And this after Reuters reported that German industrial company Bosch is considering making an offer for the appliance maker. Whirlpool, as we know, has seen disappointing sales as U.S. shoppers pull back from big ticket purchases because of inflation and because of concerns about the economy. Now, Aptiv is a car parts maker. That stock dropping 8% on the day after one of its key customers, Volkswagen, announced a $5 billion joint venture with Rivian. Piper Sandler downgraded Aptiv to underweight from neutral, saying that this JV strikes at the very heart, at the very core of Aptiv's strategy. And you can see Rivian finishing the day up 23%. For the unprofitable company, this financing deal, this joint venture, I should say, with Volkswagen is a financing lifeline. Now, our top story this hour really is the beneficiaries of AI. Memory chip maker Micron has been a big one. Its shares up about 66% this year on anticipation it will benefit from demand for AI apps and a ramp up in high bandwidth memory chips. At the same time, you look at the financial sector, it's deploying AI to assist in credit modeling, fraud detection, and among other things, reducing repetitive work for junior bankers. All of this value add will have huge implications on the kinds of human talent the industry will recruit in the future. We're going to get into all of that